So back on the recall election that Newsom won, I really have to say that I think Trump really effed it up for the GOP. After getting getting my thoughts together, I really do think Trump really effed it up for the GOP. And look, I mean, I went over how the polls were and all of that, and I think Larry Elder, like him leaning into the Trump thing was just terrible. I think him kind of going into the high crime and the homelessness and all of it, that's fine. I know he ain't going to do anything about it because he's been said in the past, oh, who cares about them? He wasn't really touching on the issues that people cared about the most. The pandemic, the vaccines, the masks, the money, the funding. None of that was uttered out of his damn mouth, and I think that kind of cost him a little bit. And I think something that another thing is, like, how, right? So you're not focusing on COVID. Yes, people care about the jobs. They care about the homelessness. They care about the crime, the high crime and all of that. They do. But what do they care for more? The fact that they don't have a job, the fact that there's still a pandemic, and the fact that you're an anti-vaxxer. So, and if you are, I'm not mad at you. I can get it. But they're not doing it because the science is clear. The science is clear that the vaccine works. What they're doing is, I don't want to take it because freedom. These are the same assholes that said, oh, I gotta wear a seatbelt? What's wrong with you? Why you gotta make me wear a seatbelt? These are the guys that, like, say, oh my God, there's stoplights? Why? Why are you putting a brake in my car? I should not have a brake on my car. These are the guys that are like, why are you putting seatbelts in my car? I should be free to ride without my seatbelt. These are the guys that say, oh, you're putting restrictions on my freedom. Anyway, so he leaned into that, Larry Elder, and it became a referendum. It became a, hey, you hate Larry Elder, we hate Trump, instead of, hey, we got to get Newsom out of here. And that's where I think the GOP messed up. But where Trump messed up, because he's just a freaking child and he's unintelligent. I know the Trump supporters. Trump is the best thing since life spread America. He didn't get us into any war. He kept us in war. He kept up the drone strikes. Hello. And they don't answer. They don't have an answer for that. Anyway, unintelligent Trump came out and said, oh, this election's rigged. I don't, the mail-in ballots is just going to F everything up. It's all rigged. That's the problem. What? You idiot. You idiot. Oh. I mean, beautiful, right? But you're such an idiot. Why would you say that to a bunch of voters who are thinking about coming out and supporting the GOP? That makes no sense. I mean, this guy is coming out saying, oh, it's rigged, it's rigged, it's rigged. These are the same people who possibly cost that race in Georgia. What happened in Georgia? I covered Georgia extensively on my channel. In January and in December, you had a lot of people like Lynn Wood and Sydney. What was her effing name? Whatever her damn name was, they would go out and say, you shouldn't. I wouldn't even give them your vote. If they don't fix this election, I don't even give it to them. Don't do it. It's a fraud. This election's a fraud. It's already rigged. Trump is essentially doing that. So what happened there was more people stayed home. Oh, that's a fucking fraud. Why am I going to go vote? That makes no sense. My vote's just going to be taken advantage of. People are, that's how they are. And it's so stupid that he did that with this race before it was even called. You want to talk about stupid. That's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that Trump is coming, oh, it's so rigged, the perfect episode, leaving. Oh, man, come on, man. What he did was he suppressed his own vote, voter suppression. That's what he did. He suppressed the goddamn vote in California, and guess what? By his own words, his own supporters in California were like, screw it, I don't want to go. I don't want to go vote. And I think that created a massive problem. And look, Democrats are doomed in the midterms. Nobody wants to vote for a party that doesn't do anything for them, right? So Republicans are going to come out in droves. In droves. The base is going to come out. If Trump doesn't keep his mouth shut and doesn't say, hey, it's rigged. Like if he keeps his mouth shut and doesn't say, I should fix that. I wish I could edit this. But no. If he keeps his mouth shut and doesn't say, hey, it's rigged, Republicans have an even bigger chance. They're still going to have a chance whether he says it or not. But he's going to suppress the vote if he comes out in rallies and says, the vote is rigged. It's a fraud. These million ballots, they're controlling your vote, folks. I'm telling you, it's rigged. I haven't done Trump impressions in a while, except in the last video. So he's saying that, guys, if he doesn't say that, great. If he comes out in rallies and does that, Republicans are in trouble. They're not going to gain as much as they should. And Trump was part of the reason, a major part of the reason why the GOP did terrible in this race.